You're Gucci.
Go player view of Shay. This is it's a 1v1 session. Shay was saying that this was a really, I don't know if you know Shay there. Um, well, this is a 1v1 session for Shay. So chat, we're gonna be doing this replay analysis of Shay. He asked me for this a while back, and I did want to give some highlights on what can be done to improve, what I liked, things like that that I would like to see more of, things that I would like to see less of, everything that I could go through. All right, kickoff. This is a good little diagonal flip. I like to think that whenever you're doing the straightaways, that a speed flip is a lot harder. So being able to do like a simple diagonal flip, um, on these is really safe in ones especially because it's not as fast and it can lead to better fit. This guy's AFK. All right, well, we take those. We take those. All right. Yeah, just rush back as fast as you can. For these situations, whenever the ball kind of does this and it's really tough to get back, this is a good recovery because you're using the momentum you get off of the ball, but it doesn't look like you power slid, right? And now power sliding is one of the harder mechanics to actually learn and master because whenever you're in like the lower ranks, power sliding is so you just hold it down pretty much at the lower ranks, and it's really easy to just not recover fast because of how long you're holding it in. It allows you to move fast really quick, yes, or like turn around really fast, but it's not the fastest way to do it. So instead, I would recommend doing power slide for like a quarter of a second, maybe, so that you can get like a good turn and then start moving away. But it's definitely good that you use the momentum off of the kickoff that you had here because you were pushed away from the ball, so you kept driving forward, and that's going to allow you to land as perfect. Just power slide a little bit here so you can get back safer. But you did get back, and that's always a good thing. If you went for boost, it was a guaranteed goal. Like you cut off the ball at a perfect position for this guy's. Oh my god! All right, that's a good demo. It definitely seemed like he didn't have a lot. He like moved toward his side. There's two things he'd do here. Number one, he'd go for boost, which he doesn't need it anymore. He just grabbed mid, so it was good to challenge here. Because he's gonna turn on it. 100%. This is rock, paper, scissors, but you already know what he's gonna throw out. He's just gonna monkey this. You just get in his face, and you got a really good 50 and a good demo. That's an unfortunate spawn. It's good to grab mid because he can't follow it up. I would also probably grab back right boost here. I get very boost starvy whenever I'm playing ones because I think that like I think of this game as max 100 boost versus 100 boost. So if they're not at 100, you are at your peak. But if you grabbed it, then after he makes a commitment, it's a lot harder for him to make a commitment that goes on the right side because there's no more boost. Because you grab mid, he grabbed his back left, and you would grab your back right as well. That half of the field does not have big boost pads. So you are able to continuously make a play off of it, and you'd have more boost. So here, you made a challenge that did lead to a demo. It's a good thing to cut it off early on whenever they are trying to get possession. Like he kicked that so far away from him, he's not able to get that on top of his car. He's not able to make a good play off of it. So just being able to just monkey it and go, it's just an unfortunate demo. But it was a good 50. Now he grabbed mid left. He should have grabbed your back left there, but he didn't. So you were able to continuously make a push on this ball. And this ball is bouncing toward his net, so he's going to be a little panicky at this rank. All right, he's going to take it a quarter. Yeah, for sure. It looked really sketchy for him to even do anything with it. It didn't seem like he had a lot of... Here, we'll even go to his position. What is this camera? All right, I'm not going to question it. This guy needs to back his camera up a bit. But yeah, he takes this up one quarter, and he's not boosting or anything. He's not going to outplay you because he's not boosting. What he wants to do is he wants to get this toward the ground and go. Not through the wall. So he's going to basically throw this ball to you if you're waiting in the corner, which you were. You get a really good 50. Alright. That was not a shot that you shouldn't jump here. On these, you want to be under where the ball is going to waterfall, meaning it comes off of the top of the ceiling, like that corner lip from between the wall and the ceiling. So whenever it waterfalls, it's gonna go straight down. Being there to catch it is going to make it a lot more controlled for you. You're going to be able to react to whatever happens, but instead you decided to try to take this shot, and it bounces out. At the higher ranks, this is a goal for this guy. All right, well, let's see it from your perspective. So yes, here you grab it, you boost it immediately. You grabbed his boost, so you did do that. You did that correct. Um, I see why you made the challenge the way you did now, because it looked like you were kind of moving away from wall and you moved back into wall. That one, like after this attack, you were not bumped. So working on how you land on the wall is going to help you a lot. Landing, there's two ways you want to land on the wall. Number one, you want to land with your momentum, meaning you're gonna be like perfect landing sideways on this wall in the corner, and you're gonna push out to make a play on the ball fast from the wall, but that's a little bit higher. Or two, you land on all four wheels aiming downward like you did, and then you swivel to catch up to this ball. But if you play, I see you. It kind of looked like you expected it to roll out, but even if you expect it to roll out, you want to play the waterfall just in case, because if it waterfalls, it's coming down hard. If it rolls, it's going to be really easy for you to get to. Here, yes, rush that ball. Try to get up. That's just a good 50. That poor dude. You basically played him like a fiddle. He threw rock, you threw paper. That was a good delayed kickoff. Delayed kickoffs are really strong in ones, especially because you can keep extra boost and get back fast if need be. Here, I like going up on the wall, because this guy, it looked like he was trying to go back here, so he's going to basically leave the play. Now it's correct for him to turn here, but he didn't quite do it fast enough, and it allowed you to make the play. So if you're going up against somebody who's a little bit faster than this guy, and you know they're faster, I wouldn't recommend hitting it to wall and then turning with the ball. I would recommend turning slightly away so that you can cover their option. Because most likely, with the way he's positioned here, like right here, he's gonna want to take this back to the wall. So if you instead turn more towards where your goal is, or towards your corner, that's where the ball's going to be, and you're able to make a pickup off of this. But still, you did 50 him here. This is an open net. Just take your time. Very good. And just score it. Make sure you score those. If you're missing those, then it's just not the best to see. Sorry, I got a Discord message. Back to it. Alright, so here I see he's about to get a goal really fast, and I'm sure it's just a kickoff goal. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a kickoff goal. So there, you win for mid boost. And I mean, very likely you wouldn't have gotten there. But just for future reference, it's good to land on that pad, land with your recovery, and then do that thing with power slide, where you turn with you start power sliding back to your net, like for a quarter of a second, and you boost at the end of that so you can get your momentum back. Because you had 12 more boosts because you landed on that pad. But still, it was a kickoff that seems unwinnable. Or, like, you cannot make a position off of that kickoff, for sure. Good delay on that. Oh, no, the bump. Alright. That was just an unfortunate position. It looked less like he wanted to bump you and more like he wanted to pre-flip that ball into the corner. So this was just an unfortunate bump. Definitely correct to go back. You were very low on boost here. So being able to landing right there was a very good recovery because you were able to basically switch you're basically able to switch your momentum backward, and it's gonna allow you to get back fast, which I did like to see. This guy's gonna try to make some kind of control. So going here to get him off of it is going to basically guarantee he's in the corner. Now, this position, I want you to dribble this guy. I want you to keep bumping this guy and do not let him get to the ball because of where the ball is. It looks like it might bounce out, so making it, like bumping him into your wall here and grabbing the boost is your best bet on making any play. I don't know where he's going. Yeah, it's good to not go for boost there. Like it's super tempting, and I'm sure a lot of people at like this rank and a little bit lower would have probably went for this boost to make a play off of it. But it was good. It was good to chip this away. It's a good fake pinch. It allows yourself to grab the boost. All right, he just monkeys and misses. These things they haven't. That one I don't need to say anything for. It was just a simple play. However, I do want to say, just for like future reference, you see him jumping. You jumped as well. You need Lampy. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. And thank you again for the gifted subs that you did at like 3 a.m. I greatly appreciate you, dude. Big hearts. I wish I had any kind of like emote for that. Can we get some fusion in chat or anything of that sort for Lampy? Appreciate you. But yeah, in this position, because he jumps here, you're gonna want to turn away from that. You don't want to jump here. I understand jumping, but in your view, you can see him. So after that ball bounces out, welcome back, Alicia. So whenever that ball bounces off the wall, you want to look where he is. And he jumped, and you jumped as well. But you realize you were beaten, which is good to just let yourself fall down. How I would do that for future reference is jump. Well, like hold jump. Like almost always hold jump. Almost always hold that jump, right? And then turn your car upside down, double jump, and then keep rolling keep rolling back down. That's going to allow you to get to the ground as fast as possible, but it is a skill that I haven't even implemented. However, it is the best way to go down, if that makes sense. Jump, roll upside down, jump, roll back. Okay, so here, free goal, just take your time, get it. Alright, that's a good delayed 50. He did get a really good, like a force on you. A force is whenever they, like, 50 it through you, pretty much. So this position is kind of scuffed. Just get there really fast. I like this flip because it's not a front flip like this guy did. Front flips are slow in comparison to this. So you being able to do this and keep boosting while going through it is going to allow you to get to that as fast as possible. And I started doing this in my games recently, and it made a whole world of difference. All right. So here, after you have possession, you have a lot of time here. And you kind of held boost there at first, so it kind of made that ball roll away from you a little too much, so you're not able to make a consistent play. However, I really did like this chip that you did, this little touch here, right here, where you go for that. If you follow that with like a power slide, you might be able to even hit that ball on top of your car and cut it through that guy and get a flick of some sort or anything. But still, I like that you went for the outplay. This 50 was kind of awkward, and I think genuinely, I think the best way to take this is to catch this. If you don't catch it, bounce it, and don't go for this 50 because that 50 does leave you kind of wide open. If you do take that 50 in ones especially, backflip. If you backflip, then you're going to be able to make a softer 50 on it, and it's not going to be slammed past you. And he got a good shot. You slowed down, and this I know this habit because this is how I kind of had to deal with some stuff. I always rotated into goal really fast, and there was a lot of times they just slow it down and it wasn't enough. But to counteract this, you're gonna want to just like note how far away you are. If they are inches from the goal like this guy was, you do not want to let up on boost, and you want to get to the direction of the shot, right? So whenever I'm on offense, the way I want to play it is I want to draw a line. Like I want to basically be playing pool where I'm the cue ball. I want to draw a line where I need to hit the ball so it can hit the goal. This guy had a very clear position for it. He had a line at the shot. Oh, my voice. Sorry. COVID is nice. He had a very clear shot, and if you can get to that line, you have a higher chance of saving this shot. You want to predict where they're going to go in this position. This is no longer a position of I have to get to ball first. This is a I have to read my opponent. So kind of cover that line. Here. That's a really good kickoff. This position is really strong. Oh, he went for that. I'm surprised he went for this. Like he's got no boost. I think he doesn't go there, but this isn't me analyzing this replay with him. This is me analyzing it for you. So yes, it's good to take position and going really slow. Okay, so on these positions, it is okay to jump, but note it is a lot better to jump and watch them. Okay, so if you're gonna come here, you're gonna hit the ball and you're gonna jump to make a play on it, watch him first. If he's still turning towards this ball, the moment you think he's gonna touch it, you're gonna want to flip. That's gonna be your strongest 50 in this position. But if you see like I want you to jump and boost towards the ball, you have 1.5 seconds of time to spare to read them. So you can jump above that ball and you can angle your camera down if you wanted to see what he's gonna do, so that you can get a safer time. But it's a lot easier to touch this. It's a lot safer for you to touch this ball towards the bottom of it, so it lifts, rather than the top of it, because it's going to stay on the ground and he's going to get a free touch to himself. So there, he didn't know what to do. It seemed like that backflip, it wasn't bad. It looked like he thought he was going to 50, though. So he's now in a pretty strong position. Get to this ball. Yes. Get to the ball and take it to the left side. Yes. Follow it up. That's a good bounce. I like that little, like, bounce play. I like bounce dribbles. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate. If you can read this ball in ones, you're gonna want to go. If you can read that, the faster you can read that ball, the faster you can guarantee you can touch that ball, you're gonna want to go. Now I know that you are not like SSL or anything of that sort, and this ball is very awkward because of its position. But if you can learn to read this specific ball, you're going to rank up a lot, because a lot of people at that rank just do not understand quite yet how to get to that ball in the right manner. But the way this is bouncing, it's going to him faster. So even if you cannot read this ball, it's a good idea to be up closer so that you can cut him off. You still have 60 boost. You can get to the ceiling with 37. You don't need a lot of boost, especially in ones where people are not making correct challenges. Alright, you win here, and this 50 was really unfortunate, and it would have been a lot easier if you did get there, but still, it was a 50 nonetheless that he managed to make a point off of. It wasn't like a bad play, per se, it just, it seemed kind of awkward at first. Okay, I don't know what it is, Shay. Your kickoffs are really good, man. I give that to you. Your kickoffs in ones are really powerful. They're able to make positions really simple for you, and it's good. That's really smart. He went back in for the ball so he could clear it to the corner, and you said, "I'm gonna pinch." because the pinch right there is going to basically make it super weird for him to do anything with. He wanted to control that, take it back, and get boost. But now it's booming. He's still going to go get boost because that's what he needs right now, but it's booming, and it's a lot harder to get there. Well, you see what I mean? It was all the uncomfortableness of that. He had no boost. He had to get back. He should have, what he should have done was he should have went back, grabbed the boost, and then tried his best to make a play off of it, or just like wait for the ball on the ground so that he could control it better, but he didn't. So you were able to make this play off of it, and we get to see Buffy again. What was that kick? Hold on, I'm confused. The heck did you 180 dash this? What is this? Hold on. That is a sick kickoff. It's not very strong, but it's still very cool looking. Definitely a good idea to go here. In the future, whenever you're like insanely fast, I want you to like hit this ball, and then your choice on if you want to try to dinner dash it, which is like multiple wave dashes off the wall, or jump off and wave dash at this guy so that you can get a bump that might even be a demo if you're fast enough to it. Or you can even still boost. Who knows? Shrug at 50-50. But still, this position is really strong, so staying aggressive here, especially after that touch, you're able to get his boost, or get that back, his back left boost, and then you're able to take possession here because he's very awkward. It's a good pinch. It's a good idea to catch it. Where you caught it was kind of iffy because it kind of looked like you caught it on the further backside. You for the balls where you are sideways, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to catch it basically on your right window for the Octane, because the Octane's hitbox is like 3 feet higher than the car for some reason. You're going to want to hit it on that right window, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to make a play off of it. It might, if it bounces really awkward, just jump and be ready for a 50, but in general, if it's on the right window, it's going to bounce a lot safer for you to make a play in this position. If you're on the left side, it's the left window, etc. You understand that, I'm sure. That's a good jump there. He challenges, you jump and you flip at the ball so that if he touches, it's a 50, or he just doesn't touch it and you have this. That was, okay. That was just unfortunate. Maybe a little bit faster would definitely help. That was a good save. That's a good save. This is good. I used to do this practice whenever I was in like working on my defense. Where it was a really tough shot. They're above my head. I just slowed down so that I could learn to chip this high. So you doing this is good practice, and I'm very happy that you were able to make this save. And it's going to make it really awkward because he doesn't expect it. He expects you to make a touch to corner, not a touch. Oh my lordy! Lampy with another sub. Goodness gracious, here you spoil me. Goodness. 12 gifted subs, huh? Look at you go. Look at you go. You know I love you, bud. Here, hold on. We're gonna do this thing. Oh, can't do it on my Streamlabs, because Streamlabs chat box is broken. There you go. Hey, buddy. Let's go. I missed out because I got that sub. Sorry, Shay. I said I was recovering sub. Alright. So the backflip shots are one of the hardest mechanics to actually get down consistently. And I like that you went for one here. I don't know if it was just one of those like backflips of shame or whatever, but like it still had like a lot of oomph for how little momentum the ball actually had consistently. You know, whenever the ball's right over your head and you jump and you half flip, or you jump and you double jump for the little doink. This is basically that shot, but going forward. It's a forward backflip flick, and they're really strong in the like later metas. I've seen a lot of GCs do it, and anyone in champ that does it, I'm just like, this guy is good. So it's good to go for this, to learn it at least. And it's good to get the boost there for sure, and just pressure him. He's taking a lot of time to get that ball on top of his car to make a play. So you've adapted to that play style, and you're able to continuously counteract it, and it's making you a lot stronger in your defensive plays, and then it's also leading to offensive plays, because he's expecting to be able to continue going. He's expecting space, but you're not allowing him to have space, and that's making him have to return. And now whenever he's looking at this position, it kind of looks like he wants a boost, because he just used some so he could try to maintain the ball, and you took that mid-left boost. So now it's just easy peasy. Easy peasy. This is an open net. You're in a very interesting position. If you could score this, I'll give you $1 million, it seems like. But I have full faith that you can make a play off of this. See, now he's using a lot of boost, and he's going to get here before you. What do you do? What do you do? Chat, I want to know what you think. Well, I want to know what you think, what you do with this position. For all of my Rocket Leaguers in chat, I want you to tell me what you think you do with this position.
Sounds like you need an expert's opinion.
I mean, if you want to come in here and give a little...
Oh, I'm just vibing, to be honest.
Just vibing?
I'm just sitting here. I'm just vibing. I'm trying to figure out why my camera keeps not working. I wonder if my PC's taking a shit to webcams. I don't know. Like, it keeps working and then not working.
Back off and rotating? That is always a safe bet, and that's not a bad idea. Right? But think a bit more aggressively. And let's see if Shay can do it. Shay jumped here. But he still does it! You turn off, you grab the boost. This guy is at 0 boost right now. There's no one in the world right now who can make a play off of this except for Shay right now. So Shay's going to rush this ball, most likely. Oh, he's going to let the guy take it. Grabs that boost. Grabs back boost. Open net! Open net! It's perfect. It's perfect. It's the... Oh my god, dude. I feel like... Shay, I'm going to be honest with you, man. That looked like a play out of my textbook right there. That, dude, that makes me very happy that you took that exact route. Steal half of the boost. Take the shot. If you can shoot from anywhere and you can get to boost faster than anybody on the field, guess who wins the game? That was the perfect play. Yeah, head back, make a rotation. He's not going yet, so it's definitely good to go. Whenever you are like last man, that's how ones is. You want to basically be playing consistent last man. And the way you do that, you're going to want to kind of push the net at first to make sure no direct shots come. The moment you hit that point, you want to read where the ball is. There are danger zones, and then there's zones you have to challenge. And whenever you're in the corner, it's not quite a full danger zone, but it's a lot easier to recover from the corner on defense than it is to recover from an open spot. So if you flip, you can hit the corner with a recovery, or a no flip, and you can hit the corner with a recovery, and you can continue going, or you can just hit the ball away like Shay did here, giving an open net, but the ball was moving kind of fast. That's a really tough angle. Because it's just like the way. Oh, I see. You kind of hit a pinch on this ball right here. You have total time, and a lot of people do this where they like, I need the boost. I'm gonna rush the boost. Slow down. Let that ball bounce before you get the boost. That way, the ball is going to look a lot easier And because you got a pinch here off the ground, there's like no chance you're gonna score this off of itself unless you wait for it to bounce off the wall. But then again, its position looked like it might go high. Oh, my bad. Its position looked like it might go high, so it's just very rough to say. Just slow down your offense. In ones especially, you don't need to do anything crazy. If you can, I'm not gonna stop you, but it's a lot easier for yourself and for teammates later in if you just slow it down a little bit. Yes, at the lower ranks, being the fastest in the lobby is going to make you win, but the moment you get to that upper rank, and you're in champ, so that
Alright, I'm
moment,
back.
welcome back. Like that moment, you get to champ, you can slow down your offense, and it's going to make your life a lot easier because you're not forcing yourself to go back on defense as much.
I think I'm gonna start my stream real quick.
Nice.
Keep playing.
Okay, Shay, that was good. I don't want you to get scored on by that because I don't like freestylers and ones. But yeah, good to just take that slow and allow yourself to make a defensive touch off of it and just get it away from the net. Just get it away from the net. No. No. This is me right here. I do this 50 a lot and I just mess up. I'm just like, oh well, I'm dumb. And it's never gonna stop happening. It happens all the time. Everybody pinches it into their own net on accident. But it's just really unfortunate. Yeah, those kickoffs are like genuinely really good. I know that this one was kind of a loss, but like I love delayed kickoffs in ones because they're just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So you're able to make adjustments each time they're coming at you. So I'm glad that you do that. All right, so right here, turn right whenever you're rotating here off of this play and he's chipping it past your net. It does kind of look like it's going to be in, but instead you're going to want to turn right and be under the ball. You're going to be able to put it into a position that you can actually score off of. This right here, jumping here, is really strong in 3s and 2s where there could be another person pushing, but this is not the case. And here,
Alright,
you're
I am
hitting it
back again.
Welcome back.
Thank
You're
you.
hitting it back to where he could get to. So going the like he's on the right side, you hit it to the left side, free. Just get it.
What's up, Styles?
I just found something that literally blows my mind. I didn't know like the golden gift baskets and the golden eggs and stuff you can trade.
You didn't?
No. So you could literally make alts just to farm these for your main.
Yeah.
That's
not quite. You'd have to buy 500 credits to be able to trade.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I would. Fuck that. I'm a little sweat, bro.
It's funny.
But yeah, if you spend a little bit of money on each account, you totally could.
That's fucking wild. I was just sitting there. I was like, bruh. I'm like trying to like find like no way. That's out here wild and that blows my mind. I didn't know you could trade those. I didn't.
Did you just how'd you find out?
I was just in because AV's trading me some car bodies.
Ooh, is he giving you that car?
Yeah. He had a shit ton of duplicates, and I'm like, yo, like, dude, let me buy something out of my blueprints for you, bro. Like, he gave me so many car bodies.
Damn. What hitbox is that?
I think it's Octane.
You should let me try one out. I kind of want to try to test it out.
He gave me a T white one too.
For a sec, I'll definitely make life a little bit easier for me. Shay, I take solace in the fact that this open net would have been saved by him. You're very low on boost, so it's definitely good to just get that away. It forces his hand. He's gonna have to do something with it. And what he did with it was not quite enough. Oh, the bump into the double tap. That's good stuff. You gotta love doing that. Those were great bumps. There's nothing he can do anymore. Just take him out of play, get boost, get possession. Well, that was so close to being an issue. Try some. Let's look and see what we can do here. Kind of hit the lip there. Okay. So you did a fake challenge. And you did what everybody does. I do this all the time, and then I cry because I do it. I whenever I do it, I'm like, oh my god. So this it looks like a super simple save, but then you turn left. This is the mistake. You kind of pushed it a little bit, but it's okay to push it a little bit. You would have saved this ball if you went right. So, a rule of thumb, and you're gonna keep doing it, I promise. I do it. Styles, Stiletto, they do it. Probably not as much as me, but everybody does it. You want to turn to your goal, not your corner. On these positions, turn to your goal, not the corner. Right kickoff again. Just you score again too, don't you? You get the angle? That was mean. That was mean. That was good. That was good play. It is so. I don't know why this guy didn't forfeit any time earlier. I don't need to watch the next 1 second. I'm sure it's just a kickoff and it's over. But that was just mean, man. But that's how I would have taken that too. Slow it down, pop it towards goal, take the shot. Easy. Yeah, just finish it off like that. That is how you do that. All right. So just some quick things I want to go over at the end of this replay so that I can assist you on how you can improve. You're not using enough boost. I'll be honest. Boosting is, it seems like it's like, oh, just save your boost. And ones especially, you need boost to recover. Yeah, you do. But you also want to use boost to cover the field. I use boost constantly, pretty much. I'm not holding it down, of course, because that's just not it. But you're gonna want to use boost more. And the way you can use boost more is by learning padding. I had it's a tough time. I had Naira come in, who's a Champ 1 player, and he wanted an analysis, and I was like, you're boosting a lot. You're boosting a lot, especially aerial, but you want to make better rotations off of boost pads. Your rotation, yes, it should be back post. And it should always lead you to getting, at the bare minimum, 24 boost. And you're going to get better at it the more you go. Like go into free play, turn off unlimited boost, and just boost around the field and learn where the pads are. There are like 30-something pads on the field. So you just want to go around and you want to pick up a lot of the boost pads. There are 3 in each goalie box. There's a ring in the center, and then there's also 4 on the direct center. All right, and then there's some on the very edges as well. They're very easy to memorize. It's the same on both sides. You just want to learn those as quick as possible. And another thing is that I've seen you do more in 2s and 3s than I've seen you do in 1s. And that comes with the fact that you are last man always, and it makes you feel like you can't do anything with it. Stop thinking that way. you can do a lot of things at once. And if you are able to break the barrier and that fear of ones, you're going to be able to progress a lot faster and a lot smoother. Whenever I was in that rank in ones, I was not jumping for anything, but I finally started jumping for things that I ranked up really quick. I was hitting double taps on people at those times, at the time that like they would be going for flicks and such. And yes, I could do flicks, I could get on the ground and do flicks, but whenever I got aerial, it just kind of seems like they can't do anything defensively because they don't want to jump yet, because they don't know what to do at that position. If you can break that, it's like, I'm going to attribute this to something that I've been trying to do recently. I'm trying to do handstands in real life, and I'm not confident enough because I'm afraid of my legs being above my head. And you need to stop. You need to just do it. You jump in that air. If you miss, oh well. You know, that's like if you miss a lot of times, you're just gonna lose 9 MMR. At the end of the day, that's just 9 MMR. That's another win. Stop looking at MMR. Stop looking at ones with fear. You just need to keep doing things. So I would definitely recommend trying to work up on both working on rotational boost management and then also working on confidence in the air in once. You're a great player, Shay, and I see a lot of good advantageous moments. You're not ball chasing, you're not monkeying, you're cutting off things you need to cut off, and you're waiting for things you need to wait for, and it's really good. If you can work on your shot consistencies and such, you're gonna easily rank up to C2. If you can work on your aerial mechanics and aerial touches, you're gonna rank up even more, and you're gonna hit C3. You don't need much more mechanics to hit GC. You just need to work on power sliding speed and using more boost, and you're going to easily rank up. It's super simple to rank up. Just take time, learn it. If you want to go to free play and do it, do it. But definitely something to look forward to is those little bitty changes. Make little bitty goals for yourself whenever you're coming at it. Like if I go up to 1100 today, I'll get myself a cookie from Subway or something. I don't know. You do whatever you want to do. It's just whatever you think is a good motivation for you. Like some of us think, I don't know. I'm not going to give any more things like that. But thank you for sharing the replay with me. And I greatly enjoyed it. It was a good replay, and I'm hoping that anything that I say here can assist you in the long run. All right, let's get back into this call. All right, I'm back.
Hello.